Surah Al-Kahf. Surah Al-Kahf Makkiyah. Surah Kahf was revealed in the third stage of Ilan al-Nubuwah. So of Makkah al-Mukarramah. So the third stage of Nubuwah in Makkah al-Mukarramah. So from the fifth to the 10th year after announcement of prophethood, this surah was revealed. The persecution of Muslims was severe, but migration to Abyssinia had not yet taken place. This surah consists of 111 verses, and its title is derived from the narrative about the people of the cave. So the story of the cave. Surah Kahf, Ghar, Kahf, Ghar. The cave, 111 इसकी आयतें हैं, मक्की सूरा मुबारका है। हज़रत अबू दर्दा से मरवी हैं कि अन्न नबिया के नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया मन हफ़िज़ 10 आयात मिन अव्वल सूरत अल-कहफ उस्विबा मिन अद-दज्जाल रवाहु मुस्लिम। नबी करीम अलैहिस्सलाम ने फरमाया जिसने 10 आयतें हिफ्ज़ की सूरह कहफ के शुरू से, पहली जो 10 आयतें हैं सूरह कहफ की, the first 10 verses of Surah Kahf, whoever memorizes them, he will be protected from Dajjal. पहली 10 आयतें जो हिफ्ज़ करे, याद करे, वो दज्जाल से महफूज रहेगा. He will be immune from the Antichrist. Surah Kahf हर जुमे के दिन पढ़ना ये मसनून है, और जो सूरह कहफ की तिलावत करता है जुमे के दिन, अगले जुमे तक वो महफूज रहेगा आफत बला मुसीबत से इंशाअल्लाह. बंदा सूरह कहफ की तिलावत करता है जुमे के दिन तो आसमानों से लेकर और उस तक एक नूर उसको ढांप देता है. बाज़ रवायतों में उससे लेकर काबे तक उसको एक नूर ढांप देता है, यानी उस पर ख़ास अल्लाह का फजल करम होता है, एहसान होता है. अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला उस पर उसको नूर बख्शता है सुब्हानहू व तआला. So the virtues of Surah Kahf, reciting it will gain protection, will bless you with protection for a week. You will be protected from Dajjal, and light envelops you, covers you from yourself to the heavens, from yourself to the Kaaba Musharrafa. We should memorize Surah Kahf as much as we can and recite it every Friday, insha'Allah. The 4 key stories in Surah Al-Kahf. We have the companions of the cave who migrated for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the sake of preserving their iman. Allah blessed them. We have the man with 2 gardens who was arrogant, ungrateful, and Allah took them from him. We have the story of Sayyidina Musa, Sayyidina Khidr alayhi as-salam. That Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam was on the path of sacred knowledge, and then he's seen some strange things through Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam, and we have that story. And the main purpose of that story is the importance of seeking knowledge, that to travel to seek knowledge. It's the way of the prophets alayhimus salam. So we have Sayyidina Musa, Dhul Qarnayn, the king Dhul Qarnayn. In regards to Khidr, Khidr alayhi salam, also pronounced Khadir, he was a prophet and he is still alive. This is the opinion that our ulama have taken, whereas some others were of the opinion that he was a wali. Some said this, and others have the opinion that he was a prophet but he has passed away. We say he was a prophet but he is still alive. Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam. There are 4 prophets who are alive in the heavens. Sayyidina Isa, Sayyidina Idris alayhi salam, and there are two prophets which are alive on the earth, Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam, Sayyidina Ilyas alayhi salam. Ulama mentioned this, Mullah Ali has mentioned this in his commentary of Al-Fiqh al-Akbar. So, story of the companions of the cave who were woken from their sleep after hundreds of years, 309 years. This is a miracle. Surah Al-Kahf, and this full surah is named after those companions of the cave. Al-Kahf. And एक पैगाम है हमारे लिए सूरा में कि इंशाअल्लाह कहना, ये अल्लाह ताला ने फरमाया कि जब भी कोई कल का काम, कोई मुस्तकबिल में कोई काम करे या नियत करे तो इंशाअल्लाह ज़रूर कहे. And never say of anything, indeed I will do that tomorrow except if Allah wills. हरगिज़ ये ना कहें कि कल मैं ये ऐसा करूँगा, सिवाय ये कि आप कहें कि इंशाअल्लाह ज़रूर कहें. ये एक पैगाम है सूरा काफ में कि इंशाअल्लाह ज़रूर कहें. It's one of the messages of Surah Al-Kahf to say inshallah, if Allah wills, God willing, if Allah wills, I will do this tomorrow. The freedom of belief, قُلِ الْحَقِّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ, say the truth from your Lord. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ, if they want they can accept, become believers. And if they want they can disbelieve. Freedom of belief. No one is forced to become Muslim. No compulsion. لا إكراه في الدين. ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترى أنا أقل منك مالا ولدا. So यहाँ भी एक और पैगाम है कि जब भी कोई आपको चीज़ कोई अच्छी लगे, सूरह काफ में पैगाम है, a message for us in Surah Kahf, कि ये आप कहें कि माशा अल्लाह ला कुव्वता इल्ला बिल्ला. कुरान में है कि जो भी कोई चीज़ अच्छी लगे तो माशा अल्लाह ला कुव्वता इल्ला बिल्ला. To say if you see something you like, and if you're blessed with something, say maasha Allah la quwwata illa billah. And the Quran says that, and why did you, when you entered your garden, not say what Allah willed has occurred and there's no power except Allah? Although you see me less than you in wealth and children. You see me less than you in wealth and children. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala हमें ये फरमा रहा है कि अगर कोई भी चीज़ आपको नेमत मिली है तो उसकी वजह से कोई तकब्बुर में ना आना. Don't become arrogant. Don't think that you have been blessed because of you. It's not because of you, it's because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this man who had 2 gardens, he became arrogant and his 2 gardens were destroyed. But if he had said, Masha Allah la quwwata illa billah, Allah would have blessed him. So many times when a person is blessed, maybe with money, with power, with authority, or wealth, or assets, or whatever it is, knowledge, actions, respect, honor, he becomes big-headed, he becomes arrogant. But remember, Masha Allah la quwwata illa, what Allah willed has occurred, and there's no power except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Malik would have this written on his house, Masha Allah la quwwata illa billah. So when you see something you like, कोई भी चीज़ अच्छी लगे, माशा अल्लाह, हम हमारे अब्बाब से माशाअल्लाह कहते हैं, कुरान में तो माशा अल्लाह ला कुव्वता इल्ला बिल्लाह है. इसको पूरा पढ़ा करें, माशा अल्लाह ला कुव्वता इल्ला बिल्लाह. So we have these 4 stories in Surah Kahf. एक है साहब काफ वाला किस्सा, हज़रत मूसा खिज़र अलैहिस्सलाम का किस्सा, और एक बंदा जिसके पास 2 बाग थे वो भूल गया अल्लाह को. फिर ये इसका भी किस्सा है, और चौथा जो किस्सा है वो हज़रत ज़ुल्करनैन का है. ये 4 किस्से हैं। तो असहाब काफ में आजमाइश ईमान की है। हज़रत मूसा खिज़र में जो किस्सा है उसमें आजमाइश किस चीज़ की है? इल्म की है। और जो एक बंदा था जिसके 2 बाग थे, उसमें उस किस्से में आजमाइश क्या थी? माल। और हज़रत ज़ुल्करनैन को क्या मिला? एक ताकत मिली थी, पावर। So 4 stories. Ashabul Kahf, that story represents faith, preserving faith. And the second story, Musa and Khidr alayhi salam, represents ilm. The story of Zulkarnain represents power. And the 4th story about the garden and the man with the 2 gardens, this represents wealth. Shaitan will use these 4. Dajjal will use these 4 to destroy a person. He will destroy your faith. Knowledge, so he'll test you in faith, knowledge, power, wealth. तो इन चारों किस्सों के दरमियान में शैतान का तज़किरा, शैतान का किस्सा, शैतान जो है इन चारों चीज़ों को इस्तेमाल कर। और दज्जाल भी आएगा उन चारों चीज़ों के, ईमान की आजमाइश, इल्म की, ताकत की। इन चीज़ों से हमें कुफर में फेंकेगा, कुफर की तरफ दावत देगा, और he will deceive us with these 4 things. So if we are constantly reciting Surah Al-Kahf, we are reminded of this, that we must be firm in our faith, in our knowledge, and in our intentions, with our wealth, with our responsibilities. Subhanallah wa ta'ala. Allahu Akbar. So this is a message. This is a message clearly in Surah Kahf that Shaitan would use this. Dajjal would use wealth, faith, he would use knowledge, he would use power to destroy us. And this is what the 4 stories represent in Surah Al-Kahf.